Hallelujah, Yahweh. Praise YAHWEH. In the name of the Son, YAHWEH, Bet Nun Sofit. YAHWEH. Selah. I've been letting you slide for a long time. I was going to leave you alone. I wasn't going to touch you because you guys know that YAAKOV, YISRAEL, he's not a camp leader. He's low drama. But this individual, like Blade said, some people are always trying to ice skate uphill. Now, this individual who calls himself Yahweh ben Yahweh ben Yahweh. As you see, YBYBY. Whatever group or congregation he's from, or who's ever pushing him out, they're incorrect. And we're going to go through some slides and we're going to talk about it as well. This may be an unprofessional video. I don't know. I'll see where the Spirit guides me. So moving right along. I even use an IUIC caption here because most of you guys know how I feel about the camps. I have no hatred towards them, but they're out of order. Shaving your head bald is a sin. Leviticus 19:27. Leviticus 19:27. So clearly, let's go back. We have an individual here who has a Vaseline bald head. And you're going to see more images with him. And his beard is trimmed. Now, does his occupation or does his profession require and demand him to trim his beard? The answer is no, because the individual is hanging out in Africa with YISRAEL means that he is financially set. Means that he doesn't have a money problem. So he chooses to shave his head bald and trim his beard. Here you have him. Again, an Egyptian paraphernalia. We all know, coming into the truth, you do not mix Kemet with YISRAEL. You know that. And we have some type of upside down pyramid. We have the Egyptian, I believe there are Serapis. Correct me if I'm wrong, for most of you guys out there that is really into Egyptology or been into Egyptology. Well, we can clearly see what he's wearing. This cannot be a man of Yahweh. Here's a better picture. Look at it. Does this look like, a matter of fact, he looks like an African. He looks like a Cushite. He looks like an Egyptian. He does not look like an Israelite. Here you see him with YISRAEL. Now my question, is YISRAEL an awakened Israelite? Is she a part of the nation of Yahweh? And the brother in the back, he looked like one of the deacons of defense. So here you see him again. You know, I'm coming to something. Though. So here you have something that looks like the Ark of the Covenant. Not a problem. But judging how he was dressed with Egyptian paraphernalia, you can't tell me that those birds don't represent Horus. Here you see the brother. He's got Dimitri on, and that looks like a pyramid in the middle of it. That does not look like the symbol of Yahweh. Now, this is what caught my attention. I was minding my business, doing a little mental discussion with myself, because tonight I have to do Blog Talk Radio on theocracy of Yahweh. I was sitting at Denny's eating me a steak and fries, and this came up. It crossed my attention. And as you see here, man, woman, or child, somebody is holding up the devil horns, the Baphomet. Now, even if you say this is not a satanic symbol, it is of the world. And who hold these symbols up? People who are of the world. Athletes, entertainers, recording artists, celebrities. That is not a congregation of the Most High Yahweh. My sons know better not to throw up the 666 and the devil horns. I've already taught them that. So why is this man that's in the congregation, you can see here, Mohouse Films, who's putting these videos out about Yahweh ben Yahweh ben Yahweh, or this fraudulent man who claims to call himself a man of Yahweh, whatever congregation or affiliation he's from. Like I said, I'm coming to something. So as you see here, you see the published logo that the great Son of Man, Yahweh ben Yahweh, put out here. They're representing that. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what the playbook is. Who's ever controlling this individual, they're setting up something. Because you can go to the website, the YouTube site. I'm going to go back to it, Salakia. You can go to Mohouse Films and you can listen to him speak. And anybody with half a brain that's been in the knowledge of Yahweh knows that this man is not in the knowledge of Yahweh. I knew it in the first few seconds. He's not. And who's ever pushing him out, they're setting the stage for something. This is further attempts to destroy the teachings of Yahweh ben Yahweh, the knowledge of Yahweh, and anybody who wants to come in it. They're setting up something. Mark my word, it's going to be in the future or very soon that this individual or whatever organization he's affiliated with, they're going to do something illegal. It's going to hit the mainstream media, and it's going to destroy any attempts that people who are coming into the Israelite truth, into the knowledge of Yahweh and Yahweh ben Yahweh, it's going to completely turn them off. This is the direction they're going. I know the playbook. You can see it. Because he is of the world. And what does that attract? Sinners. Clearly, this individual and his congregation and who is ever pushing him to the forefront, they have plans. They're trying to destroy the true knowledge of Yahweh. You can see that. This is very suspect. Anybody today that's dealing with the celebrity Hollywood elites on any level, it is not what it seems on the outside. Why would a man who is dressed like an Egyptian pharaoh, an African king, be even affiliated with the name Yahweh? That in itself is incorrect. And what type of people, adults, that are following an individual like this? This ain't no wax figure. This is the actual man himself. This is not a wax figure. I know he kind of looks like one, but he's not. So they're setting the stage for something. And I've been watching him and whatever group he's affiliated with. I'm going to say it's the Peace Foundation. It's just something's telling me that. I've done a little bit of research on him. And since Yahweh ben Yahweh left these organizations, with the exception of Boss 7, they really are becoming of the world. And I was minding my own business, but when I saw the devil horns being thrown up in a picture with a man that's a part of his congregation, Yahweh ben Yahweh ben Yahweh, it's almost blasphemy to even say that when it is affiliated or grouped with these individuals. Now, I have to put out a disclaimer. Everybody within an organization led by corrupt people are not corrupt. Some of them, they're just being deceived. That happens. You even have it in the camps. You have people at the top, the echelons, within their pyramid, and I'm going to call it that because that's exactly what it is. Within their particular group, you have some individuals who don't know what's going on. And it's not their fault. So I just wanted to put this information out because it's important to do that. You have people who are coming in within the knowledge of Yahweh and their Israelite awakening. And you need to stay away from these individuals, especially anyone that's affiliated with him. So, Salaki, forgive me for someone continuing trying to call me. But, like I said, I've been letting him slide, and I can't let him slide no more. So, I will talk to you guys again in my next video or during my next live stream on Blog Talk Radio, Black Gods of Yahweh Media. I'm out. Shalom. Peace.